Hi, today we're going to talk about tattoos, an art that has been around for thousands of years and carries an incredibly deep meaning. Many people think of tattoos as just jewelry, but in fact there is a huge history, culture, and even science behind them. In this video, I'm going to tell you 10 enlightening facts about tattoos that might surprise you. So get comfortable and let's go. 1. Tattoos have been around for thousands of years. The history of tattoos goes back centuries. The oldest of them were found on the mummy of Etsi, a man who lived over 5,300 years ago. His body was covered with simple lines and dots placed in places where he presumably had joint problems. This may indicate that ancient tattoos were used not only as jewelry, but also for medicinal purposes. Besides Etsi, tattoos have also been found on Egyptian mummies, as well as in the ancient cultures of Polynesia, China, and Africa. In each culture, tattoos had their own special meaning, from religious rituals to military merit. In ancient Egypt, for example, women in ancient Egypt wore tattoos as symbols of protection during pregnancy. 2. In some cultures, tattoos are forbidden. In many countries and cultures, attitudes towards tattoos are ambiguous. For example, in Japan, tattoos are still associated with the Yakuza, and many people with tattoos are banned from public baths and swimming pools. In some countries with religious prohibitions, such as Saudi Arabia and Iran, tattoos are considered sinful and are illegal. At the same time, in some religions such as Buddhism, tattoos can be sacred, such as Thai monks getting magical sakyant tattoos, which they believe bring good luck and protection. Even in modern society, tattoos can affect careers as they are still not welcome in some professions. 3. Tattoos can be removed, but it's not easy. If you've ever considered getting a tattoo removed, know this: it's not as easy as it sounds. Modern laser technology allows you to remove the drawing, but the process is long, painful, and expensive. In addition, not all colors of ink are removed equally. For example, black and dark shades are removed more easily than yellow or green. The removal process requires several sessions, and in some cases, scars or discolored areas of skin may be left behind. This is one of the reasons why you should carefully consider the choice of tattoo before getting it. Sometimes a new tattoo is made in place of the old tattoo to cover up the unwanted design. 4. Tattoo ink comes in different compositions. Modern tattoo inks contain different components, including metals, pigments, and even organic matter. Some colors, such as red, may contain mercury, and green may contain nickel. This is why some people have an allergic reaction to tattoos. There are also plant-based inks that are considered safer. Recently, inks are being developed that can fade over time, making tattoos less permanent. Some brands create vegan inks that do not contain animal products. 5. Skin with tattoos ages differently. Tattoos change over time. They may blur a bit, especially if the skin is frequently exposed to the sun. Therefore, tattoo artists recommend using sunscreen to keep the pattern bright and clear for as long as possible. In addition, with age, the skin loses elasticity, which can lead to changes in the shape and clarity of the tattoo. This is especially true in areas where the skin is prone to stretching, such as the abdomen and thighs. Some people correct the tattoo over time by tweaking the contours and adding new details. 6. Tattoos were a sign of status. In many ancient cultures, tattoos served not only as jewelry, but also as a sign of social status. For example, in Polynesia, the more tattoos a man had, the higher his position in society. The Maori in New Zealand covered the faces of warriors with complex patterns that spoke of their origins and accomplishments. In Japan, samurai used tattoos as a symbol of loyalty and devotion. In ancient Rome, tattoos were used to brand slaves and criminals to denote their social status. Today, many people use tattoos to express their individuality and beliefs. 7. Tattoos can glow in the dark. There is a special kind of tattoo made with ultraviolet ink. In normal lighting, they are almost invisible, but when exposed to UV rays, they begin to glow. Such tattoos are popular among fans of nightclubs and raves. However, it is worth considering that not all UV inks are safe, and some of them can cause skin irritation or allergic reactions. In the future, technology may improve these inks to make them completely safe. 8. Space tattoos. Even astronauts are not without tattoos. For example, cosmonaut Sergei Krikalyov, who spent more than 800 days in space, had a tattoo in the form of an outline of the Earth's orbit. Also, some astronauts get tattoos to mark important moments in their careers. Tattoos in space have not yet been scientifically investigated, but changes in gravity can affect the healing process of the skin. Perhaps in the future there will be special ink adapted for weightlessness conditions. 9. World's most tattooed woman. The record for the number of tattoos belongs to American Julia Noose. More than 95% of her body is covered with drawings. The reason was a rare skin disease, because of which she decided to hide her scars with tattoos. Her example shows that tattoos can not only be jewelry, but also a means of overcoming complexes and medical correction of appearance. Besides her, there are many people in the world who use tattoos as a way of self-expression and demonstration of their uniqueness. Among men, the record for the number of tattoos is held by Lucky Diamond Rich, who has 100% of his body covered with ink, including eyelids and gums. 10. Tattoos can affect your health. A tattoo is not just a pretty picture, but a medical procedure. Poor quality ink, lack of sterility, or allergies can lead to serious consequences. For example, there can be infections, inflammation, and even blood poisoning if sanitary standards are not met. Therefore, it is important to choose a tattoo artist and salon carefully, and to follow the care of a fresh tattoo. In addition, scientists are studying how ink particles can spread through the body via the lymphatic system, and some studies even point to possible long-term health effects. This is yet another reason to approach the choice of a tattoo responsibly and thoughtfully. Conclusions. Tattoos are a whole universe of art, tradition, and technology. They can carry deep meaning, be a way of self-expression, or just a beautiful piece of jewelry. But like any serious decision, choosing a tattoo requires thoughtful consideration. I hope these facts were helpful to you. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments if you have a tattoo and what it means to you. See you in the next episode.